Alright, this is the Crane Point Hammock Nature Preserve, and they've got a ton of nice things around here. We're going to take a 1.5 to 2 mile walk around here. We've got some turtles up here. Interesting creatures. Beautiful. There's one here. I like that little hook in the front there. Tuck his head in there. Got another one over here. Falling back this way.
He's cool. I like him. He's awesome. He's not wandering around.
Alright, so we'll take a walk through the trail here. See what else we can see here. Give you some of the intel about it later. Here's a trail loop that goes around. So we're here at the museum. We're going to head out toward the butterfly meadow or to the canal road first. Walk down around in there and then come back to the butterfly meadow. Alright, well, we're going to take a shot down here at the metal loop in the butterfly garden. Look what we have right away meeting us. A black panther. I haven't seen or heard much wildlife in here yet, but it's an interesting place. Bird sanctuary is closed today, but I'm going to take a chance and hope that the butterfly garden is worth coming in. Last time I went to Carlos Point, oh, actually we were on Sanibel Island. We came to a place like this. We found these little black crabs clawing all over trees. I'm not seeing those here today. We saw the one-armed crab. There's an interesting cactus plant back there. It's a monarch butterfly, I think. In October, I'm not sure where they are. Little dragonfly up there. Not seeing many butterflies. Might be in here at the wrong time of year. Get you taken behind the butterfly silhouette there. There's a butterfly. I'm hoping there's some photo ops here. The quick shutter is in case I see him moving. I want to try to catch him and freeze him. There he is. Nice butterfly. Come right back at us. Yeah, knows he's on TV. Okay. Well, seems to be the only butterfly out flying today. Maybe he's a scout for the other ones. Hey, there's a camera. Get out here and show yourselves. It's extremely muggy in here. There's very little breeze. There's a, it's like a little anole there. I'm hoping to see, oh, look at this spider web. Nice spider web. Hoping we can catch it in, and there's the spider. See it? Alright, we just left the butterfly. I think that was a meadow. I saw a second butterfly there. And an incredible spider. Now we're continuing down the path here. I would imagine there should be some iguanas in here. You got to be real careful because they don't move much, but they blend so well. We captured some in Sanibel Island. Really incredible. I had to dig through a couple of layers of branches and things to see them. And it was only because they moved their head or they ran across the road. They lay incredibly still. But when they want to move out, they move out. I imagine there's some seasonal delights here for a number of those iguanas and other. Here's another butterfly. Yeah, it's a pretty one. Don't recognize what that is, but maybe it will land and you can identify it. Well, if you look on earlier YouTubes, I've got the Sophia, I forgot her last name now, but it's a butterfly house in St. Louis. That was an incredible, thousands of butterflies in there. And that's exactly what it was used for, just butterflies. Alright, so we came down that way. They say you can go on some of these other trails. Let's go out here and see what's out here. Maybe we'll see some interesting fellows. That's a helicopter tour. You can do one of those in here for, I think, $200, $300, $400. Depends on how long you go for. Give you a helicopter tour of the Keys. It's a beautiful area from the top. I'll bet it's wonderful. There's some little bait fish down in there, little minnows. Surely they've got some bigger guys in here. There's a nice little breeze coming up the creek here. And This was a tree similar to what we saw out there, and it's all these black spots all over them, and they were small, tiny little crabs. And a leaf fell and hit the guy standing next to me in the back of the neck, and he screamed like a 2-year-old. And then realized it was just a leaf, and it wasn't a crab grabbing him. Oh, look at this. Yeah, this is pretty interesting. I don't know if this area just died or it doesn't look like it was cut. There's a lot of rotten stuff here. Hoping to see something moving alive. Not big enough to eat me, but big enough to take a picture of. And we're going back into the covered area here. I don't know if we're going to the other side or where we're going. We'll wander about here. This one's a little more rustic, muddy, rooty. There's coral rock all through here. Almost looks like this might get some water when the tide's up, but I couldn't be sure. This is just very damp. We might have switched from one side of the trail to the other, which is okay. We'll figure it out. Sunset Boardwalk, Mangrove Trail. Mangrove Trail. Yeah, we just went from one side to the other, so we're on Camel. Should be on Camel Road. If we didn't get on Camel Road, then that's museum. Then we got to go through here to get on Camel. This is Wild Bird Center. Sunset Boardwalk. Okay, so that's all down that way. 3/10 of a mile, and what's straight across over here? The Palm Trail. That loops back to the museum, so we'll stay on this path. Yeah, there is some water in there. Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot of excitable things. Poisonwood, that's just what I want. So we're going to take a little break until I find something a little more interesting than just walking through hardwoods here. Alright, we'll be back with you in a bit. I'll lace all these together so there's not too many small. Alright, well, we found ourselves a little stream here with an incredible spider web. I hope GoPro doesn't go through it and can see it. And an incredible spider right here. Yeah. Looks like he might have a fly or something in there with him. Wonder if we can excite him. Alright, we're on our boardwalk out to Sunset Boardwalk. We're on the boardwalk, the Sunset Boardwalk. That was the first rather large feathered bird I heard. So I'm going to point this in an upward direction as well. Maybe we'll catch something up in the trees here. This is pretty much the same mangrove type atmosphere. I'm not seeing any iguanas right now. Normally one of those guys is out sunning on the road or something. And they'll bolt across and we can capture them. But they're being a little bit shy today. Or they don't have them. I saw one downtown yesterday about 3.5 feet. And a little baby to it. Looks like we're coming to some water up here. There's a number of points here on the keys that you can capture the sunset. Apparently in the fall and part of the winter the sun sets on the Atlantic side, not the Gulf side. It's because of the way the keys bend and whatnot. Okay, well here's the view. Got a nice boat out there. Got some fish down here. Oh, good sized ones. See if I can get you closer to those fish. Not sure how GoPro is with the water there, but here they are. That's a small plane taking off. There's an airport here. The Navy built it, I think, in 43 or 44 and then turned it over to the county after the war. Anybody watching this that's a relative of J. Townsend, this is his bench. I'm going to put it to use. Well, thank you. Hope he was a great man. And relatives appreciate it. If not, well then ignore the comment. There's a big boy down there now. Hope you can see him in there. A couple of them. This looks like a nurse shark hovering over there. I missed that guy earlier. See if I can get you closer down to that. Right there. See him tucked away? There's his fins. Always nice to see the predators of the ocean. Alright, we finally got it. We got our iguana. There he goes, off into the wild blue yonder. Big boy. First one I've seen out here. And he went from here to there in a matter of seconds. There's a little island out there. GoPro, stop recording.